This is me around when I started the gym, couple weeks maybe. This chronic here, you can see blocky waist, droopy chest, small arms, yada yada. And this Giga Chad, this fucking massive bro on the right is me right now. So let's get started. Why go to the gym? Now, first I want to tell a little story. So back in 2021, I was playing football, and really didn't like it. And my I really enjoyed it, but then we got to another level. We played with the kids that were a bit older, and it got really competitive, and I really just didn't enjoy it anymore. And it was around this time that two of my friends who weren't playing any sports, they uh, went to a gym. So they invited me to come with them to this gym. There was like some sort of offer where you could bring a friend for a month, something like that. So they brought me. Uh, I fell in love. Just after that, everything just went up. Really, I went to the gym. I started building my muscle, and this really, I would say, it saved my life. Like I would be nowhere near to where I am right now without the gym. So it changed my life forever. Now let's get started with the first point. You're stupid if you don't go to the gym. So there are just a million benefits that outweigh the negatives of not going to the gym by an incredible amount. You get more social benefits. It will look better, and you will be more confident in your own body, which is a massive one. Like the confidence boost you get by like actually enjoying how you look is just it's such an amazing one. So let's talk a little bit about health benefits. So there are more than a million health benefits. You feel more energized, you're stronger overall, you have a more quality muscle mass, which is so very much beneficial in many ways. And I can just mention a Huberman episode quick. See, I can bring it on screen. How to exercise and eat for optimal health and longevity, Dr. Gabrielle Lyon. Yeah, I recommend you go watch that one. It's a lot about the health benefits of having quality muscle in your body. So yeah, I really recommend you watch that one. Next point I want to mention, which is a limiting belief a lot of people have, which uh, it's more valid than the second one we're going to talk about later, but still it's not valid still. So I don't have enough time. That's what a lot of people say. And honestly, fuck you, bro. Just make time. I have a friend that gets up at 6 in the morning. He goes to work at 6:30. He has a very physically exhausting work. So he I don't know, surface treatment, like he fills holes and paint walls and stuff like that. You know, he's pushing it down. I don't know the word. Yeah, it's pretty physically exhausting, and he finishes at 4 p.m. So at 4:15 p.m., he shows up to the gym with me after a full day of work. He literally got up at 6, and we still had a gym session together. Like, you don't have an excuse. I don't care if your mom is like in the fucking hospital. Like, okay, that's very sad, but like you can make time still. Just start with 3 workouts a week, 45 minutes at a time. That is not that hard. If you can't do that, you can do that. Everybody can do that. So maybe your school or your work is closer to the gym, so you can just go straight to the gym after you finish. Like your home is pretty far away, but when you go to work or to school, the gym's a lot closer to that place than your home is. So it's a lot easier for you to go from there. So I recommend doing that. Like you save a lot of time traveling that way. And I talk a lot more about this concept of these 45 minutes shorter, more effective workouts in my program. Link down below. Go check that if you're interested. And another way, if you can just find one weekday you can squeeze in a workout. So yeah, if you can just find one weekday, Monday through Friday, where you can squeeze in one workout, maybe you start late or you quit early at your school or job, so you can squeeze in one workout then, and then you do one on Saturday and one on Sunday. That is not that hard. If you can't do that, bro, you can do that. You have time on Saturday and Sunday. I fucking know it. I know you sleep to like fucking 12 in the fucking afternoon. Like, bro, stop being a bitch. I know you can do it. Everybody can do it. So, yeah, go on the weekends. You have time. Don't be a bitch about it. Like, it's not that hard, really. Now, something I felt very early in my gym journey that I'm very glad I got rid of this belief pretty early, but it was that you can't work out 2 days in a row. And there's just no reason behind this. Like, you don't need a rest day after every workout, especially when you're training like different muscle groups as well. It's ridiculous. It was actually my mom who snapped me out of this. So she just told me like, oh, why do you never work out twice, 2 days in a row? You know, it's not that dangerous. And I was like, yeah, it's not dangerous at all. Like, why the hell would you not do it? It's ridiculous, really. Now I work out like 5, 6, maybe even 7 times a week, and bruh, that do just fine. Like, it's not a problem at all. Of course, you gotta be aware of overtraining, but that's a different thing, obviously. Now, another limiting belief that I hate to see. We have this, bro. Just I don't want to get too big. This is a ridiculous one, like fucking crazy. Like what? Really? You don't want to get too big. You think you're going to get too big, but that's fucking ridiculous. You're never, ever, ever going to get too big. Maybe you've seen like a picture of Ronnie Coleman or some other bodybuilder, and you think, oh, if I go to the gym, I might look like him, and I don't want to look like him. Brother, these people dedicate their lives to building muscle and looking as big as possible. You're never ever going to get there. They also blast steroids. And also, if you blast steroids, like, if this kid right there on the right, me, 3, 4 years ago, if I blasted steroids here, I wouldn't even look good because my body composition wasn't really at a good place. If I blasted steroids now, as I look right now, I will look fucking incredible. But that's because steroids make you look bigger the way you are. So even if you started right now and took steroids, you wouldn't even look big in a good way. You would just look like fat and flabby and all that shit. And yeah, that's like the only big you're going to get is if you train like not that hard and eat too much, you're going to get fucking fat. Yeah, that's a different thing. Like, stop being fucking stupid. You're never ever going to get too big, no matter how fucking hard you try. It's just, it doesn't work like that. Like, bro, look at your fucking, look at your skinny ass arms and you're mantis, bro. You're never going to get too big, bro. You wish you look like those bodybuilders, honestly. Like, bro, it's ridiculous. Maybe you talk with like some girl and they were like, you're looking at a picture of a bodybuilder, maybe she's like, ew, I don't like that, it's too big. Bro, of course, man, look at him. But you're never going to get to that point. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm training super duper hard for like 3, 4 years, bro. Like, you're never going to get too big. That's not going to happen. It's just, it doesn't work like that. Like, fuck you, man. Like, bro, just go to the gym, bro. Maybe you work out for like a month and when you see your progress and you realize, yeah, you're never ever getting too big. What you think is too big. Yeah. Anyways, that is it. Bye bye. Bye my program.